Previously on MasterChef Australia,
Oh, God.
Marco Pierre White's Pantry Challenge
When I'm at home, I open my cupboard, and this is what's there.
had them desperate to impress.
He's all about perfection, and we all know what kind of expectations he will have.
I'm a nervous wreck. I'm petrified.
They created magic with basic ingredients.
Of all the things over the years I've eaten in the MasterChef kitchen, that is one of the most delicious.
And proved that greatness can come from humble beginnings.
This is food I could eat for the rest of my life.
Your nonna will be very proud of you.
But it was Harry's MasterChef dream that came to an end.
Give it up for Harry, everybody!
Tonight, they're shocked by their mystery box.
It's really put me into a spiral. I actually can't figure out what to do.
But every single dish will be smoking hot.
Everybody looks so happy, isn't it? Mystery box time.
Let's do it. Mystery box day.
Let's solve this mystery. Oh, no way.
Oh my God!
Walking into the kitchen, it just smells like smoke.
It's on fire.
It burnt.
Wow, something's gone horribly wrong with the mystery boxes.
Not your usual mystery boxes this morning. Although, what is a usual mystery box in this place, right? We'll get to those in just a second. We're just a little over halfway in the competition, and there are just 12 of you left. That means that you guys are the top 12.
Here you are.
Alvin, you weren't 100% sure about doing all of this all over again. How do you feel about making it to top 12?
I'm still shocked. I speak to my partner every day, and every day it's the same line. I'm still here. Can you believe it?
And Daniel,
Yes, Mel.
probably one of the most unlikely to have made the top 12, maybe in your estimation at the beginning of the competition, but do you really feel like you've earned your place here right now?
For those first few days, I felt as useless as a fly screen on a submarine. Like, I just didn't know what I was doing, like, up against another league here, but yeah, no, I've put in a lot of work and it's definitely paid off, and I'm really proud of what I've, like, achieved so far, and that sort of made me hungrier.
Absolutely. We're actually glad that you're here today because you might need to help us put out some of these boxes.
All this learning I've done for cooking, I've forgotten all the firefighter stuff. So.
Don't say that.
Now, speaking of the mystery boxes, you'll notice that they're slightly well done, and with very good reason, because today's guest is a fiery genius. Originally from Perth, this chef travelled overseas to open his very first restaurant. He specialises in dishes cooked with fire and smoke. Since opening its doors in 2013, The restaurant has integrated itself into Singapore's new food order, and it remains among the top 50 best restaurants in the world. He is one of Australia's highest ranking chefs, with a Michelin star to boot. Please welcome from Burnt Ends in Singapore, Dave Pinch.
I have actually been to Burnt Ends and sat at the kitchen counter admiring what they do.
You too.
The food is next level. It's so incredible.
Tell us about what Burnt Ends actually is.
So we're a little barbecue restaurant in Singapore where we've got these 4-ton wood-burning ovens, 4 elevation grills, and basically everything's cooked on wood. 95% of it either comes out of the ovens or the grills or the smoke boxes, and we just cook everything with fire.
Well, obviously there's no need to lift your lids today, guys, because there's no ingredients under there. Instead, we want you to celebrate what Dave does professionally and bring us a dish that incorporates a burnt element. I'm talking bitterness, charriness, smokiness, anything that screams flame, we want it. We want to see you drill down into burnt flavours and aromas. But there's a fine line between beautifully burnt and incinerated food, so be careful. You are going to need to stay on the right side of that line if you want to succeed.
Now, Dave has filled the pantry with a selection of wood chips, dried herbs, anything to elevate your dishes to the max flame. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about what you got in there?
We've got these beautiful little bits of twigs from the apple trees, dried vine leaves, so anything that you think about with wine, you can cook over. You've got paper bark to wrap in with, so you can enclose complete dishes with it. And then finally, you've got some dried herbs, so you can really infuse some really distinct flavours into the dishes that you're going to be cooking with these herbs.
You'll have 75 minutes to cook us whatever you like, but the dish must include a burnt element or the flavour of fire. The best dish cooked today will win a massive advantage in the next team challenge. But of course, the downside to this, the bottom 4 dishes will find themselves in tomorrow's pressure test, where someone, of course, will go home.
Good luck, guys. Your time starts now.
Oh, this is so hectic all the time.
I do love to cook on a hibachi-style grill. That flavour that you get when you get that coal up, you get that fire through the meat, nothing else can replace it.
What should we play with today?
I have no idea.
I really enjoy using fire and charring things and smoking things. It's got a lot to do with, I suppose, my lifestyle at home. I love to find the excuse to cook over an open flame, over a campfire. I do like to use the hibachi, add smoke to my salsas and stuff like that.
Daniel.
G'day, guys.
How are you, mate?
Hi,
Hey,
mate.
nice to meet you, man.
You too.
Are you happy that this is the challenge today?
I am. It's really exciting. I'm gonna do a grilled lamb backstrap, and then when I got the hibachi, I'm gonna throw some dried rosemary leaves on it, I think.
Mate, that'll be delicious. It'll smoke up. It'll give it that really distinct flavour that you want.
And then I want to do a sauce. I'm still trying to think of the sauce. I'm a bit stumped, so I'm trying to figure that out as I go.
Think classic meat condiment.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm thinking of fruit or a red sauce, like Davidson plum or something, or a cherry.
We're not going to give it to you. You're going to figure it out yourself.
I will. Sorry, one other thing with the lamb.
We've got to go.
No, gotta
go. Thank you. I feel pretty comfortable here. So this challenge could be an opportunity for me to show I do smoke, but I can make it fancy. So I need to think of the sauce. It just elevates it. Like a classic fruit that goes with a lamb. Sweet, Billy?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going sweet today. I'm going to do peaches and cream. So frozen ricotta mousse with charred peaches and some rosemary syrup. I'm a bit nervous about doing a dessert actually in this sort of a challenge, but risk it for the biscuit, absolutely.
What are we thinking of when we hope to see char, smoke, the influence of fire on the food today?
We want to see a lot of the big flavours coming through, nothing overpowering with the smoke, where it gets infused, whether it's in the protein or the sauce or the dairy, whether it's a dessert or a vegetable. I think that charred flavour and that smoky flavour really needs to be there.
What would make you very unhappy today?
Look, if you can't taste it, don't bother showing up.
And then can you go too far?
If you go too far and it just tastes like smoke, the whole dish, you won't get any of the product, and then you're in big trouble as well.
There you go. Easily overpowered.
My heart's beating really fast today.
This is a cool challenge. Cooking with fire is always the ultimate in terms of flavour and creating really delicious, juicy meats. I have a tandoor in my restaurant, so I have had quite a bit of experience with fire.
I am going to make kati rolls.
This is the ultimate street snack. It is like the burger of India.
There's just so many different ingredients, so there's a lot for me to pull together and get done in that time.
Sarah,
Hi.
you've eaten in burnt ends, haven't you?
I have. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
You feel like you're part of the theatre of dining in the place.
Yeah, totally.
That brings us to what you're cooking.
I want to do a Frankie. So basically they are parathas. It's finished on the flame, stuffed with tandoori chicken, a whole bunch of different chutneys and salad, and then wrapped up.
Cool. I'm assuming you're going to be using a tandoori oven then?
Yes, I am.
Amazing. It's interesting because the flavour that you get off of that is both smoke and char. So it's a very clever thing to do today, I think.
Yeah, if I pull it off in this tandoor.
Good luck, Sarah.
Like, use your time well.
Thanks.
Come on, Bright Sparks, you have 1 hour to go.
Let's go.
I'm going to make a campfire dessert. So it's going to be a smoked vanilla latte and crumble, and maybe toast some fruit over fire as well.
I'm doing a braised and charred octopus with a miso cream, some pickled carrot and some puffed black rice.
This is really cool. This is the kind of challenge that we all love to do. Seafood for me lends itself to fire and smoke. So beautiful ocean trout.
All right, Hibachi, give it to me. I'm making grilled eggplant with miso satay sauce. This is based on a Japanese dish, which is like a miso grilled eggplant. But I'm sort of incorporating some Malaysian into that, which is the satay sauce.
The first thing I do is the base of the miso satay sauce, and that is to char some chilies, some onion, and some belacan, which is shrimp paste, over the hibachi.
Not gonna lie, fire and grill is not my thing. You know, with my heritage and culture, cooking with smoke and fire is not really what we do.
This hibachi is such a foreign equipment to me. So I'm a little bit hesitant in using a higher heat, if you can even adjust it.
I prefer my fire in the fireplace, preferably away, keeping me warm, not cooking food.
I'm just nervous. With 12 of us left and them looking for bottom 4, that's a third of us. I have this horrible sense this is going to be my downfall.
I actually love cooking over open fire, coals, smoking meat, and I'm cooking my lamb backstrap slowly and smoking my mashed potato. But I'm struggling to think of the sauce.
Keep pushing, brother, you're doing well. I need to figure out the sauce.
I really want to impress the judges and come up with something fancy.
What would be a good sort of sauce to lighten everything back up? I'm just thinking. I'm just like, brr.
I just have no clarity in my head right now. There's so many sauces you can make with lamb. do a gastrique, I could do a red wine jus, I could do something with some fruit, and it's really put me into a spiral. I actually can't figure out what to do. So I really need to hustle because I have to figure out a sauce. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I just don't want to go on tomorrow's pressure test.
Be careful, Julie.
Oh, I'm all right, honey. Don't worry
right?
about me. Yep, I'm good.
Tommy!
Yo, what up? Nice to meet you, mate.
Whoa,
Tommy.
what's going on here, mate?
I've got gom dam today. Classic Vietnamese street food dish. So grilled pork chop, rice, some pickles. This is a little funky, spicy charred sauce. Charred garlic, just a little bit of flavour.
Yeah, look, I think with the salsa, it's just like those charred flavours really round it out and add a big point of difference to it, which is delicious.
Yep.
And all I'd say with this is make sure you get enough colour on it, because those charred bits is what really makes it magic.
I'm hunting that down.
Yeah, they're the money bits.
Exactly.
But don't go too far.
Yeah, there's that balance.
Sounds awesome.
Can you make it 2 mystery boxes from 2 mystery boxes?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh, we lost one.
Unless you drop one in.
Yeah, I'll come back for that later.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. The hibachi is pretty hot right now. And I personally like to flip quite often because if I don't, my marinade starts to burn and get a really acrid, smoky taste to it. So I'm gonna take my time and make sure that it's perfect.
30 minutes down, 45 minutes to go.
45!
Kayma,
How are you?
I'm very good.
Doing parrilla.
Big Venezuelan barbecue.
Yes.
What do you think? Sick. I want to hear everything. Tell me all about it.
Okay, it includes different types of meat, chorizo, morcilla, which is black pudding.
I am so pumped for this.
Really amazing.
Yeah, well, I hope I can make it right.
Good luck, Kayma.
Thank you.
Right on time, Julie Goodwin. Oh, what's going on?
The char element will be some corn and hopefully some crispy little bits of meat there. I've got a corn pudding in the oven, so that's sort of the base of the dish, and then I've smoked some sour cream.
I think this is going to be super interesting and could be the nail.
Yeah, same.
The nail in the coffin or the nail on the head?
The nail on the head.
That could go either way, couldn't it?
Good luck, Jules.
Thank you.
I wanted to go sweet today because in a sort of sea of savoury dishes, I think sweet might stand out a little bit.
I'm making frozen ricotta mousse. Using ricotta is just a quick way to impart smoke. The ricotta's taking on the smoke quite well, and I'm treating this frozen ricotta a little like I would a parfait because I haven't made the frozen ricotta element before, so here's hoping it works.
Look at those, they're amazing. I am on fire today, so let's do it.
She's smoking hot.
I am making Frankies, which are these really beautiful tandoori chicken rolls. I've chosen this dish because it really highlights that char and stunning smoky fire element in the best way.
I'm making smoked yogurt right now, so just really want to play around with the layers of smoke throughout the dish.
My main element is going to be my tandoori chicken. My marinade's a yogurt-based marinade. Spices, cumin, coriander, chili, some paprika as well. It's really important to get that beautiful red color in tandoori chicken. The tandoor oven, it's such a fun piece of equipment because it's been heated for quite a while, so the sides of the tandoor are already piping hot, and the chicken, it's gonna cook reasonably quickly. Whew.
Hey, is this the only place you're allowed to smoke indoors? Doesn't matter. 30 minutes to go!
Good? Better. Keep going? No.
Daniel?
G'day, guys.
How you doing?
Good, I think.
Oh, that's very cautious.
I'm going, but
What's
yeah,
happening?
sometimes I go with my gut and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So
Yep.
I'm trying to find that sweet spot.
Yep.
I'm doing a lamb backstrap,
Yep.
and then I'm trying to figure out a sauce. I'm thinking red wine.
I'm thinking you have 30 minutes to go and you haven't decided on a crucial factor that ties your whole dish together, which is the sauce.
Yeah.
That worries me a little bit.
Oh, believe me, it worries me too.
In half an hour, you will not make a red wine jus that any of us are going to be happy with.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm thinking you have 30 minutes to go and you haven't decided on a crucial factor that ties your whole dish together, which is the sauce.
Yeah.
That worries me a little bit.
Oh, believe me, it worries me too.
In half an hour, you will not make a red wine jus that any of us are going to be happy with.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
All right?
I have to figure out a sauce. Quick, smart.
I'm thinking salsa verde. Get some green things.
You got 30 minutes to commit to it, do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be making like a charred salsa verde, which will work perfectly with lamb.
You good, man? You feeling better?
Yeah.
It's going to add smokiness, a bit of bitterness from the char, and it's going to have acidity and spice, which lamb needs because it is such a fatty, gamey meat.
Charring up my vegetables now.
I know how to make salsas. I've done it before, but
Potatoes might not work then, eh? Or what if I'm doing this?
full combat with a potato. I'm going to pivot massively, changing this whole concept. It's going to be salsa verde and grilled lamb, and that's it. I just really need to work my butt off right now.
All right, what am I doing?
Anyone can burn things unintentionally, that's great. But to do it intentionally and incorporate that smokiness or that charredness into your overall dish, that is actually an art.
So I'm grilling some eggplant on a hibachi, and I'm going to incorporate some apple woods in the hibachi as well, so it sort of have that lovely sort of scent permeating through the eggplant.
But cooking with fire isn't my strongest suit. This doesn't barbecue. I'm all about the wok, to put it quite bluntly.
Alvin.
Hi.
What's going on?
How you doing? Good. I am grilling some eggplant with a miso satay sauce. I smoked all the bits for the curry paste for the satay sauce. So
Happy with how that's come
I'm
through?
really happy with how that's come through, and I just need to make sure that this is cooked right, that's all. Needs to be hotter. Yeah.
Don't be afraid of a bit of colour.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Good luck.
Thank you.
Andy and Dave want me to dance closer to the flame, but I feel like the judges are literally, honking the horn to the car, and I'm like that deer that just looks at them and like, what? What do you want me to do? It's like, too close to fire, I'm scared. Next to me, Tommy is cooking pork chop on top of his hibachi, and I can feel the roaring heat. Thinking about it, I could use a blowtorch. I could literally torch my eggplant directly. That's still taking too long.
Closer to the fire, closer to the fire.
So I remove the rack, I stick the whole eggplant into the coal. Time's ticking away, and I hope this works.
Fire up, guys. 15 minutes to go.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Home stretch.
How you doing, mate?
I'm liking it.
Happy?
I am. The apples, I just cooked that over the fire. I was actually a bit worried I'd burnt it, but it's fine.
My octopus is on the hibachi, pickles is on the go, and my miso and exo sauce, I've got the main bones of it there, but it just needs some balance. No parfaits today. I've definitely got something to prove, just that I can do savoury in this competition.
Mindy.
Hey, trout's on. I've got some lemongrass and coconut husk there.
Lovely.
So just want to get those Southeast Asian flavours through
Love
it.
it.
There's nothing quite like that, smokiness from the coals. Almost done. Whew, it's hot.
There is such a fine line between delicious charred tandoori chicken and completely incinerated chicken.
It's looking beautiful. I mean, those little charred black bits is exactly what I'm after.
Next, I'm moving on to my parathas. I'm cooking my paratha on the pan. and then just finish it on the hob to bring that little bit of charred element to the breads as well.
Sarah.
Hi.
Oh,
Good, thank you.
Money edges.
So I'm doing Frankie's. It's like an Indian street food. So tandoori chicken parathas with the egg wash on top, and then chili yogurt chutney, and then a bit of a salad as well.
I'm in. Like, literally, where do I sign up?
These would have come up incredible in the tandoor.
You want me to add some smoke, don't you?
It's not necessarily smoke, but you get some of that magic from fire, and like they'll cook differently than what they do in a pan.
It's a good suggestion.
Why did I not think of that?
Good luck, Sarah.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
thanks.
I really do not have time for this, but how could I not? I mean, it's a fire challenge, and I should be making the most of such a beautiful piece of equipment. So I'm starting again. I'm making all of my egg parathas from scratch again and cook them in the tandoor.
That is really hot.
Quite simply, make sure your dish is on fire. 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes!
This could actually work.
Today, I think I've made the right decision. Just gone salsa verde now. That'll work really well with the lamb. I can see it in my head. Lamb blackstrap, medium rare, charred, nice salsa verde on top. Just hopefully got to pull it off because I made that decision pretty bloody late. It's just bloody mind game, this place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Billy,
Hi.
stone fruit.
Yeah.
Love it.
Bit of a play on peaches and cream.
Okay.
So I've got my frozen ricotta mousse, which is smoked, in the blast chiller and like a herb syrup as well.
What's the texture? You called it a mousse?
Yeah, it's kind of like a parfait but set frozen. So
Airy, creamy.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. 3 elements, pretty, like, very simple. I think you just need to make sure every component is just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to
Yeah.
see how this all comes together.
So am I.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I am taking a risk today by doing the frozen ricotta because I haven't made this before, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
Oh God. I thought I was doing okay, but now I'm in a massive rush with this dish. I haven't even finished all my other elements, and now I'm madly trying to finish my parathas over the tandoor.
Come in.
But I'm running out of time.
Are you a bit rushed?
I am because I've just changed my bread.
You got 5 minutes to go.
I know.
What do you mean you changed it?
I just wanted to finish it on the heat, charcoal.
Oh my goodness.
Mate. Yes, grilled pork. How can you go wrong, right?
It's your birthright to cook pork properly.
Yeah. I had to take my time, making sure that I did that pork justice and I got that char all over the pork, and it's all about the smoke and fire. This dish is me on a plate, you know, it's Vietnamese traditional flavors, but just spiced up a little bit with some extra oomph. My rice, my spring onion oil, on top of that, all my pickles on the side. It makes me so happy when I can put a dish like this up to the judges. But everyone's fighting to not be at the bottom 4 today.
Forza Napoli!
No.
What I forgot?
Oh my God.
Ah! It is absolute mayhem in here.
Oh my God.
I'm running back and forth from the tandoor.
Come on, Tara.
Lemon.
I'm chopping salad, running back and getting another paratha. What? Like what? Run! Ah!
Heads up, gang! 2 minutes to go!
Oh my goodness. I was so lost in this cook, but I'm really happy with the decisions that I've made. Grilled lamb with a smoky salsa, like, that's delicious. I would love a crust on the outside and a bit of the fat to be rendered, but I've run out of time. Hopefully I've done enough to keep me out of the bottom 4.
I'm happy with how the peaches look. They're really quite charred. I've never made the frozen ricotta before, but this looks okay. So hopefully the judges like it.
Heads up! You've only got 1 minute to go.
The eggplant looks, charred. I slap on the sauce. What worries me is I don't think the edges of the eggplant are cooked.
30 seconds!
Woo, that's such a small bowl.
Oh, it's all happening, and you've only got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
Oh my God. What the hell just happened? Oh my God.
Bueno, ¿verdad? Caria.
Well, they say where there's smoke, there's fire, and when Dave pints around, that is certainly true. We're looking for a bottom 4 to go into tomorrow's pressure test, but a top dish to win a strategic advantage. And the first dish we'd like to taste belongs to Tommy!
Go, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Go, Tommy.
Hello, hello, hello. This is me.
This is you.
Ooh, here we go. Enjoy.
Tommy, what's the dish, please?
Today I've made cơm sườn, which is a really classic Vietnamese kind of street food dish. As soon as you land in Vietnam and you're in the taxi, you put down your window, you will see the smoke and you will smell the smoke and you'd want to eat it. You sit down on those, plastic stools and you eat this, and it's so simple, but it's so delicious, and it's all about that smoke that you see first before you eat it. Yep.
You have just brought biblical amounts of flavour to this bowl of food today.
Oh, thank you.
But not only did you do that, you brought the smoke, the char, and you did it to great success. And what I love is that beautiful caramelisation on the outside, and then you have this sweet fat cap, and it just sort of renders as you eat it, and it's so delicious. I absolutely love it.
Thank you so much.
You absolutely nailed this challenge because the char on the pork, the time that you spent in it was the best time that you invested for the session. Getting that caramelisation takes a lot of time. Too fast, too hot, burns.
Yep.
But the time that you took looking after it really worked wonders.
Thank you.
Damn, I was eyeing that up.
Tommy?
Yep.
I dug it hard, man. I dug it hard. Mate, you could sell that for so much money in a restaurant. I know it's street food, but it also belongs in restaurants.
Yep.
Well done, mate.
Nice one, Tommy.
Well done.
Well done, Tommy.
Next up, it's Steph.
Hey, Steph.
I'm calling it a campfire crumble. It's a smoked vanilla gelato with charred apples, a apple whiskey caramel, and a maple crumble.
The crunchy crumble and the Scotch caramel was a good idea. But the ice cream, vanilla is a very strong flavour, and when you pair it with smoke, it clashed and sort of made it not smoky, not vanilla, and I don't think it tied it all together.
Montana, what have you made us?
It's a gochujang and maple glazed octopus with a mise en exo cream and some puffed black rice.
Montana, the octopus, nice, but the gochujang and the maple with the cream, I think there was not enough smoke in them for this challenge.
Better luck next time.
Thanks,
Okay,
Montana.
thank you.
Next up, Billy.
The peaches are really delicious. They have a nice char. They've got a good smoky character to them. And hopefully I've nailed the texture of the frozen ricotta element.
Billy, what have you made us?
Like a peaches and cream sort of dessert. So it's a frozen ricotta mousse that has a bit of a smoky flavour through it. Grilled peaches, macadamia praline, there's a rosemary peach syrup and a bit of whey caramel as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
You weren't tempted to do a savoury dish today?
Mine went straight to peaches, to be honest.
Yeah, right. Nice. Frozen ricotta mousse.
Yeah, so it's like a whipped cream and sort of like blitzed ricotta as well.
Far out. Man.
Problem?
Did you know it was this hard?
No.
What sent you down the ricotta route?
Because I wanted to get the smoke into it, and I thought if I got it in with the ricotta, I would be able to adjust.
Are you happy with it?
I don't know about now, after Andy cutting it then.
Hungry for inspiration? Get the MasterChef recipes everyone's talking about at tenplay.com.au/MasterChef.
Are you happy with it?
I don't know about now, after Andy cutting it then. Sorry.
You called me.
I think that's probably the best use of the fire that we've seen today in those peaches. You do get that rosemary hit. They're caramelised, they're charred, they're smoky, they're glistening. Like, you can't do it any better than that, and that shows a real skill. The parfait, yeah.
It's shit.
It's not great. It being hard didn't bother me. It was the chalky texture that got me.
Yeah, look, those peaches were stunning. The char on them, you could actually taste the rosemary smoke on it. The parfait, not the best, but the peaches for me and the rosemary syrup, nailed it.
Thank you.
Frozen ricotta?
Yeah.
You really need to cook the curds very, very lightly.
Okay.
If your temperature of your milk goes too high, your curds are therefore more cooked. You get that sort of chalky texture.
Yeah. Rightio.
Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to taste the dish from Daniel.
Go, Dan.
No matter how rocky the cook process was, I'm just glad I've pivoted and done something that I would actually love to eat. So hopefully the judges are happy with what I've done in the end.
Daniel, what'd you land on?
I've made grilled lamb with charred salsa verde.
That was a journey, man, wasn't it, that cook?
It was a massive journey, but that's an actual sort of me dish, I suppose.
Gotcha.
The salsa is money. Really good. Smoky flavours. The temperature is right. It's got a fiery amount of heat in it, which I love. The lamb needs a little bit more rendering.
Yeah.
The attention to getting the herbs on there and smoking it, you're thinking about it exactly right.
The best thing that you did was not to put the potato mash on. That's a big tick for today. I feel like you're starting to cook with pressure on yourself now because you know the heights that you can get to. Because you cook so well when you are fearless, and we didn't see that today.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thanks, Daniel.
Let's go, Mindy. Mindy, what'd you cook?
I cooked a char-grilled ocean trout with roast chilli sauce and Asian salad.
I got a nice charred piece of skin, which was super crispy and delicious. I love that chili sauce. Like, it has got a good amount of kick to it. It's on the sweeter side. You can definitely get the fish sauce in there.
Well done, Mindy.
Thanks, guys.
Julie Goodwin.
I'm going to call it corn and fire.
Corn and fire.
It's corn pudding on the bottom with charred corn, it's a smoked and charred salsa and a fresh salsa, and smoked sour cream.
The technique that you put in there with the smoked sour cream, the charred salsa, the little bit of heat to balance it through really drove the whole dish. Really ballsy coming out with just a corn-based dish. Pretty much nailed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aldo.
I got capsicum and octopus.
Aldo, I really enjoyed it. Octopus was tender, but the capsicum's where it sung for me. That sort of smoky goodness, it was beautiful.
Next up, Michael.
Barbecue Murray cod, burnt leek and buttermilk dressing.
Love the look of the dish, Michael. I thought it was great. You really nailed the presentation. Cuisson on the fish was delicious. Like, it was perfect. Well done. Ready, Kayla?
Not there yet.
What have we got?
Smoky parrilla venezolana. It is a barbecue, but the Venezuelans, they just eat lots of meat and have it with sides, and it's very traditional.
Lovely char on the outside of the chorizo and the morcilla. The steak was beautifully tender and perfectly cooked, and the chicken was absolutely beautiful. It was fun, so thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Next up, it's Alvin.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed taking this up to the judges. In fact, every step of the way, I keep thinking, just turn around and walk back. Because it does not reflect me as a cook.
Alvin, what's the dish, please?
I made grilled eggplant with the miso satay sauce.
You seem rather deflated.
Oh, yes, I am.
Talk to me.
So cooking with fire and smoke and all that is not my forte. I'm just not used to campfire-style cooking. I know the sauce is going to be good. Like, I make sure I charred every ingredient. It's the eggplant that's really letting me down. I think Andy just had an undercooked corner.
It was raw.
Yeah, I know. Like, the edges are bad, so...
Yeah, it's crunchy, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I'm eating raw eggplant, which is probably one of the worst things to eat raw out there.
I'm so sorry I'm serving you this.
The satay itself has some nice depth of flavour, some great latent heat to it, and some wonderful texture as well. But you know what you did with the eggplant, and you're just going to have to move on with whatever happens after this.
I wouldn't even think about getting ready for the bottom four. I would say welcome to the bottom four.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Sarah.
I just don't even know what happened in that last 20 minutes. I mean, I know I did a lot of running. I was down to the wire. I'm just hoping I got everything onto the plate and it all comes together, because the bottom four go into the pressure test, and that's not where I want to be.
Sarah, what have you made us?
I have made Frankie's.
The old Mumbai burritos, eh?
Yeah. I just felt like this was the best way to use the fire for me.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no better person to crack out the tandoor oven than you.
How did you find the prata on the tandoor as opposed to the pan?
It makes so much sense to do it that way, so I don't know why my brain didn't go straight to that.
You used every last second. Every last second.
I feel like I've only just started to cool down after all the sprinting I was doing.
Very, 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 very good, Sarah. You promised us black blistered goodness and you've delivered on it.
Yeah, there's some char.
The cook on the chicken is so impressive. It's charred beautifully around the outside, but yeah, it's just pink in the middle, which is perfect. Today, you made a great decision using the tandoor oven, executing it perfectly. Your breads are fantastic. You know, there is not a crack in sight when you're rolling that up, as it should be. You will be hanging around the top looking for that special advantage today. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is exactly what you want with barbecue. It's like that highlight of something that holds the smoke really well. The charred edges are like visual, tasty, textural. And then wrapping it in the prata, it's just got that little bit of smoke through it. It's absolutely superb.
Well done, Sarah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Thank you.
I was hoping it was going to be that good, and it was.
I'm relieved.
Well, today we gave you a burnt out mystery box. Dave, how do you reckon they went?
They went pretty bloody well. It was good to see the control of the fire, the different techniques. Really saw some amazing stuff, guys. Well done.
Pretty good props, sir. Everyone, Dave Pitt in the house. Cooking with fire is never easy. And the cook of the best dish today was Sarah.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Sarah, that was an absolute banger of a dish. How you feeling?
I feel so happy. It's insane.
Well, your Frankies have won you a very special advantage in the next team challenge, so well done.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now you know what comes next. While some of your dishes burned bright, others burned out. So if I say your name, you're in tomorrow's pressure test. Alvin. Montana. Steph. And the last person going into tomorrow's pressure test is... Billy.
Look, you guys have been in this competition long enough to know that going into a pressure test is not a fatal blow. You can come back from it stronger and more resilient than you were before. So, Montana, Billy, Steph, Alvin, pick yourselves up and start swinging. We'll see you tomorrow. Well done, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
I'm shocked.
I think we all are.
I'm not looking forward to tomorrow's pressure test, but I need to get over today. Tomorrow is a new day and I need to be ready to slay.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia. They're in brand new territory.
No tasting, no worries.
Can they recreate a dish
If this isn't cooked perfectly, I'm basically done for.
without seeing it or tasting it first?
Oh.